everybody, and welcome back to another session of Phoenix Wright Justice for All with Chaos Counseling. Sans the sunshine.
So, yeah.
It's awkward and weird.
It's really weird.
It's really bizarre.
But he's in a show, but we also felt like we've been putting this off for far too long, so.
And the deadline is dangerously close.
Have fun in the play, that Sunshine.
Break a leg. We're gonna record without you.
Sunshine, if you happen to hear this, I'm so sorry I didn't go, but I don't actually know the show very well that you're doing right now.
It scares me.
And I feel like I wouldn't be able to get a lot of the jokes or context because I don't know the TV show. So I'm so sorry. I feel so guilty.
Yeah, he's in a production musical parody of Stranger Things.
I haven't seen it. I told myself I was gonna binge it before we recorded today so that I could go after this, but I forgot.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I can do it. It's too intense.
It is really intense.
I can't handle it. I'm too big of a Bobby.
It's stupid good, though. It's one of my favorite shows.
I've been meaning to binge it, and I just missed it. I'm so sorry, dude.
We have it on VHS if you want it.
No, we don't.
It's in a VHS box.
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready.
Oh, right. I will be playing the part of Sunshine playing Phoenix.
Let's see how good your impression is.
It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good.
Well, Sunshine uses his own voice. You should just use your own voice.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I can't understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's nothing, Your Honor.
Sure, it's not.
What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Oh, right! I remember now. It's been a while, guys. We went to go get handwriting analyzed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of the suicide note.
Impacts the suicide note.
Right, got it.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery.
Dun dun
Holy
dun!
crap. What?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Impacts herself. It is a fake.
Shit!
Holy crap! Who would have saw that coming?
Ah!
Nick,
It's not like the gap in between episodes proved anything.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impacts, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida.
What a bitch.
Mr. Corrida? Well. It looks like Miss Impacts never left a suicide note after all.
You're now the student and the teacher.
Yeah!
You
That's an
are
odd
the
sense
circle.
of transference.
Sensei, teach me! I will teach you, young grasshopper. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
Every time I think it's safe to take a drink.
It's not safe here.
She never wrote anything about Ungard.
However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Ungard could not have known that, and so that facts remain unchanged.
Thank you. He's like, I can't believe I was wrong.
Yeah, he's so pissed off.
Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
That does sound very plausible.
It's theory that Ungard has no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Ungard to not have known it was a fake.
What is this little item called again?
A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but...
Oh, that's right. A camera. Oh, you kids these days and your fancy toys nowadays.
Anyway, Mr. Ungard. I mean Edgeworth.
What do you want, man?
He's like, what? I'm so sorry. Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you want?
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard.
But right now his hair would be down.
I misspoke.
Oh yeah.
I
So
hope
it'd just be pit.
I hope the court will forget that. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier, you claimed that Mr. Ungard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Ungard would have known that the victim had forged the note. Ugh.
Yes.
So then, the defendant knew the suicide note was a fake. If that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly. Your Honor, the prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Ungard's motive for murder was has suddenly disappeared into thin air.
But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Corrida 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know of.
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Lag!
Order!
I'm hungry!
Order! Get that baby some food! I'd like to order some Chinese food!
Mom!
Maybe some deep-fried dumplings!
Mom!
It's multiplied!
All the children in the audience. Mom, I'm hungry!
Get us some chow mein on the double!
Except for some inclusion. Dad, I'm hungry!
Maybe some fortune cookies!
Just one kid? I'm good.
They wouldn't even say anything. They'd just be sitting there quietly like, what is wrong with these people?
Get the cough up queen! We need to feed the court!
Push the button!
Mr. Edgeworth,
That's what I was waiting for.
it looks like this time it is on you who has dug his own grave.
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
Excuse me. Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
Oh? Well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual.
I'm so excited! Okay. Edgeworth's stuttering? This is not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's like my favorite part of the case.
No!
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley to kill her to commit murder.
Please tell me it's not a parrot.
That's impossible!
It's the dolphin.
Who would the... Why a dolphin? No such person, it's an or dolphin, exists who can answer that question with such certainty.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness?
It's,
Yes? Go on. Who is it?
the man himself. Mr. Shelley to kill her.
Oh, Mr. Tequila. What? Shelley Tequila?
What? Mommy, I want to be here!
You mean the killer? I mean, the assassin?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here to the witness stand.
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Yes?
is that all right with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is all right to do this.
Very well then. The prosecution calls our witness to the stand.
Oh boy.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left for us? Left to us?
Both words work.
Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please.
Oh, this isn't suspect at all.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley Tequila. I am a professional assassin.
Sure you are. I say, what is going on here?
Your Honor.
How can you remain so calm? And what is this meaning of this two-way radio?
Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. DeKiller will testify to this court.
Oh, that's not suspect at all.
So must be what he got that urgent phone call was about. He got earlier. Yes.
Yeah.
Words?
Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court.
You're actually doing something intelligent, Mr. Judge. I am shocked.
First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. D-Killer himself.
I like how you don't think highly of anybody in this game.
No, he thinks highly of one person. Is it me?
Is it Adrian?
No. Well, no, you do like Adrian. It's Godot.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
I can say his name freely because Sunshine isn't here!
You could listen to the episode and just.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, but he's not gonna know who Godot is just by his name. Besides, I've said Godot's name out loud before.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I don't remember shit.
It's all good.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelley DeKiller.
I understand. Please wait a second.
Huh?
I'm so hungry.
Maya! Maya!
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley DeKiller.
Looks like we've run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it does seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances. Don't have too many. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else.
Okay, really fast. I'm sorry, I got very distracted by my own fucking eyes.
Yeah.
But they're amazing.
Yeah! Do you see the illusion?
It's so fucking weird. It's like I have this pole of a mic in front of me, but I can still see all of the screen.
Huh.
Because my eyes are freaking wicked out!
Also, fun little illusion that they are doing here. The two-way radio looks like the killer's face.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's sewn down the middle and you have the
Yeah.
monocle on the side.
Yeah, it's so great. I love it.
Yeah, it looks like him.
And I think, no, you still have the transmission in your evidence, because for some reason, my brain is always just like, they just took it out your fucking pocket and put it up, but no, it was delivered, so. Just like, Mr. Wright, may I borrow this? What are you doing, dude?
What? You threw your cell phone at me earlier, so give it to me.
Anyway, what would that be, the condition or whatever?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct?
It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. Bad dream. Pinching my cheeks, pulling my beard.
Shelley DeKiller. What's he going to say?
I'm bald!
I can't pull you in my hair, damn it!
I must ignore what the judge is saying.
I mean, I already do that anyway, but it's fine.
There is something I must first state.
I believe that might have been Virginia or Maine or New York. What were the first original
To
states?
an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself.
I fell over to laugh and I hit my head on my laptop.
Oh shoot, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm okay. I just shocked myself more. It was just like, oh hi, that's in my head now.
And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give you the name of my client.
Mr. DeKiller seems to be a very clever man. Must say he seems to be mocking us.
Edgeworth, don't look so smarmy.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. DeKiller is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing?
Excuse me.
Oh, it seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
I have the player's guide right here, though.
Stay cool, calm, and collected. Sorry.
I love how the speaker moves like a fucking.
Yeah,
And
I
also
love
that the
it too.
receiver button is down when he talks.
Uh-huh.
It's so fun.
It's so I love it. I love the detail they put in with something so simple. It's a receiver.
You know, it's just great. I just love this case. I love this game. I
It's
love
good.
this series. It's my baby.
It's good. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
It makes me wonder if that sew mark isn't like a scar or anything. It's literally him, like something holding a mask together.
But maybe.
That'd be fucking creepy.
I mean, because then again, we don't see the killer that often, so we never really get a chance to see him have actual facial expressions.
Yeah, and that's why I wonder.
And that's why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did... Yes? That person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
That's enough! Please, no more!
Very well. It was only hypothetical anyway.
It's only a hypothetical. Jeez.
No need to be so... No need to get so huffy about it. Dun dun! Dun dun dun!
Hi, Phoenix, that's dying on this Wii remote. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he tried to come through the speaker, but it was like,
I mean, that...
It's probably because it's like, maybe the speaker's like full of garbage for our hands.
Well,
I
here's
don't
the
know.
thing. That Wii remote's 12 years old at this point.
Yeah. Fuck!
And that was one of the Wii remotes that I got when the original Wii...
They're as old as the children I teach! Ah!
we're now holding it up in awe.
I'm gonna tell that to a child. Now it's like, my Wiimote's older
Here,
than it's the
Do
same
it
age
again,
as...
Flays. No.
What? No, I'm leaning up. No, you can't photograph me when I'm like all sprawled back, just like, it's like a mess.
No, it's such I did to that meeting when he's like, look, I took a picture of you, and I'm like, oh, lovely. look at those fat rolls.
Yeah.
I'm working out, I promise. Anyway, that seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You... Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
Oh, no, I didn't say anything.
The judge had better watch himself.
He's
Okay,
gonna get in trouble!
That's an episode.
Okay, we will continue cross-examining Shelley the Killer next time. Yay.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
Wow.